Hello and welcome to a time special presentation for Thirukkural with the Times, where we explore real-world lessons from the classic Tamil text Thirukkural with motivational speaker, author and diversity champion Bharathi Baskar as she explores the masterpiece. Titles cannot shield anyone from the weight of hypocrisy, as the recent incident of Andy Byron at the Coldplay concert revealed. In infidelity, the real betrayal is not just against spouses, but against the very code of conduct those in power are tasked to enforce. While Valluvar never elaborated on honor, he did speak about propriety. How impropriety can never be made moral by secrecy.
Ozhukkathin Eydhuvar Maenmai, Izhukkaththin Eydhuvar Eydhaap. From propriety of conduct, men attain greatness. From impropriety springs disgrace that none can bear. Valluvar, in his timeless brevity, rarely defines. He outlines not what wealth is, nor fences in virtue, nor attempts to measure education or honor. His genius lies in resisting rigid definitions, knowing that what time defines, time may also dissolve. Yet, when it comes to conduct, he does not murmur, he commands. This couplet, recited in every Tamil classroom, does not describe ozhukkam or propriety, but insists on it. Valluvar offers no gentle persuasion, he warns. A man without conduct, he says, does not merely lose face, he tumbles into a disgrace so deep, no praise or privilege can pull him out. Centuries later, in the dazzling chaos of Coldplay concert, we saw how quickly a fall can arrive. Andy Byron, CEO of Astronomer, and Christian Cabot, the company's HR head, were caught on a kiss cam, 16 seconds of intimacy, followed by awkward attempts to dodge the spotlight. Christine turned her face away. Andy bent awkwardly as if wishing to disappear. But the world had already seen. Chris Martin of the Coldplay band, unaware of the stakes, quipped, either they are having an affair or they are very shy. By the time the music ended, the footage had gone viral. Not because it showed two anonymous lovers, but because Andy was married and so was Kristen. The fallout was swift. Andy resigned, Kristen was placed on indefinite leave, Andy's wife dropped his surname, two families unraveled. The company reeled. One hug, perhaps careless, brought down reputations, disrupted careers, and scorched the moral standing of those expected to uphold company values. And Andy's apology did not help. He complained that a private moment became public without consent, as though the betrayal lay in the exposure and not in the act itself. But propriety is not made moral by secrecy. The real betrayal was not just against spouses, but against the very code of conduct they were trying to enforce. Too often, heroes fall not because the world watches, but because they stop watching themselves. Power creates a dangerous illusion that authority grants exemption from the very rules one promotes. Fame seduces, influence dulls the inner compass. The higher the pedestal, the greater the fall. Especially when leaders forget that respect is earned not by speeches but by silent choices. Byron's story now joins the long list of fallen icons, not because he erred, but because he mistook position for permission. I am reminded of the Tamil film Sindhu Bhairavi, one of K. Balachander's finest. JKB, a celebrated singer, has an affair with Sindhu, his admirer, though he is married. After turmoil and soul-searching, his family agrees to a second marriage with Sindhu. But Sindhu walks away. Her reason is quietly devastating. She does not want to become the precedent for moral compromise. If a great artist like JKB bends the code of public probity, She fears others will use him as a license to do the same. She chooses obscurity over validation. The film's climax, like Valluvar's couplet, is a mediation on the burden of those in public eye. Fame, power, and influence are not shields, they are mirrors that magnify every flaw. When conduct fails, greatness does not fall with drama, it crumbles in disgrace. And no amount of apology, wealth, or digital spin can rebuild what the soul has forsaken. From the sands of 2 millennia, Valluvar's voice still rises. It is not brilliance, success, or charm that makes a person noble. It is Ozhukkam or probity, the unseen thread of morality that holds everything together. Once that thread breaks, everything else unravels. And sometimes even all the king's horses and all the king's men cannot put it back together again.